anchoring our support team out of it. And part of that support team includes a new recruiting team. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And especially with today's topic, which is on, good hiring practices and all of that. So in addition to the recruiting team, there's going to be additional support team members. But in case you haven't seen it, because not everyone has seen it, let me just show you the actual office.
So we're here at our new office in the Guana section of Brooklyn. This is actually going to serve as a support center for our franchisees. It's a beautiful new office, new storefront. The signage just went up. You got the beautiful Broadway light sign up front. It's not lit up right now, but believe me, that thing lights up the whole strip. So when you come in, this is actually what our new 2.0 offices look like. So this is the prototype of what the offices are going to look like. They're a little bit different than the other style that we used to have, because the agents get a bigger workstation, actual chairs instead of the stools that we used to use, and a bit of a different style in terms of the waiting area. The new style of Rapid 2.0 actually also encompasses different color schemes. So you have gray walls, white ceilings, gray flooring, typically. And of course, there's an actual conference room, which in the past we've had the closing rooms with the smaller round tables, and now we do the actual conference room table. So if you take a look here, it'll be more similar to what the other offices that we're going to debut soon will look like. So there's exposed brick as much as possible, like in traditional Rapid style. And again, then we're also using communal tables in some sections so that agents can have their own workstations, but not necessarily have the necessity to have their own desk. But in some locations, we switch it up and they have their own desk and chair and setup. But it's all, pretty much the same. On the walls and some sections, we are going to add some treatments like wood and other decorative elements. In this particular location, we have a nice little bar area with some, a snack area and a little kitchen. Waiting on the countertops over here, but they're coming soon. And then we have an area where people can fill out applications there. And then of course we have a bathroom with some decorative elements like the cool wallpaper. Pretty standard stuff. And this is it. So this is Rapid 2.0. This is an area where we're going to have recruiters based out of here. We're going to have support team members. And so if any franchisees and agents need some help with anything, this is where you'll find Anthony and I most of the time, and you'll also find our support team. So if you haven't met some of them, you'll meet our recruiting team soon, and you'll meet some of the support and administrative staff as well, who are going to be based out of here. So that's it.
Cool. So the goal is to use that as a stopping point for you guys to be able to come over to, and if you have any need for having a meeting with us, or if there's any specific reason that you feel that you need to contact us on the support end, that's where we'll be. So just to make a quick introduction to some people that are in the room. First of all, I gotta get introduced to some of you guys that I don't know. So really quickly, who do I not know in the room? Like, I know we met before, but tell everybody where you're from. What's your name?
My name is Elise, and I'm from Harlem.
That's right, so you got Elise from Harlem, and then you have...
My name is Robin, and I'm from Brooklyn.
Robin from Brooklyn, but Robin from Brooklyn is going to work in what area? Also in Harlem. So we're going to open up 2 new locations in Harlem. If you didn't know this, Rapid Realty is going to be in Manhattan. We're going to be heavy in uptown Manhattan. We have a couple of locations in Harlem. In fact, it's going to be 3 offices in northern Manhattan. And we're going to be doing something also in Inwood, which we haven't announced yet, but we definitely want to be up there. So welcome to Elise and Robin. Thanks for coming. Right behind them, we have T. I'm going to go with T because it's easier, but her name is Trevon. And then you have Don. Yep. So, and they're both from Brooklyn. Yep. And in fact, one of the announcements that we're going to make is that we're opening up offices in Houston, Texas. And so our guys that are currently running the Park Slope South office, Danny and Denny, in particular Danny, he's actually going down to Houston, Texas, and he's going to be spearheading that effort. He has a lot of contacts and connections down there, so he's moving his operation over there. He's going to be keeping his office in Long Island City. But in the meantime, the Park Slope South office, the Mecca, the Genesis, where it all started, is actually going to be ran and owned by this couple right here who we just met. And just to give a little background, since I know them a little bit more, since we dealt with them individually and personally ourselves, Anthony and I, they have an extensive, background in real estate and in finance, and so he currently runs a Story of Savings Bank in Brooklyn. He's the branch manager, and he's done real estate for several years now. She's also licensed for over 7 years doing rentals here in Brooklyn, so she's worked for companies that are in the same space like us. She's worked for MySpace, she's worked for Brooklyn Realty Center, and a couple of other brands, and so she's very, very experienced, and she's bringing that experience over to Rapid, and we're going to make that thing a success. So we're excited to have him on board. Who else do I not know? Who else do I not know? Tell me. Yes.
I'm Tamika, and I'm the other Harlem.
The other Harlem franchisee. Oh, good, good. Welcome, Tamika. And who do you have with you? Oh, that's right, Tony. Okay, cool. So so normally I'm the guy that knows everyone's name in the room, and I'm running around introducing everyone. This time I took a different approach because I haven't met everyone. Now that with this expensive, everything that we have going on, I'm seeing people in videos. I'm just getting used to and accustomed to these names, and I'm like, I don't know who's who exactly yet, but don't worry about it because Tony Brooks is going to make big noise in Jersey. So we have Jersey and Harlem, and then PSS, all brand new right here in this center of Harlem. And one key person that I want to make sure that everyone knows and understands their role is sitting in the back over here, in the back left. If you guys don't know who Tammy is, then Tammy's been with us. Well, she was with us for several years. She became a top listing agent in the company. She was one of the top rental agents. She helped us open up offices in Manhattan in the past, some pop-up locations that we had. She opened up offices not too far from here in Greenpoint, helped out with that situation. She's worked out of Park Slope North. Under Nina's leadership, she worked under a Sunnyside office that we had. She also worked in JD's office for a little bit. So she's been around. She knows the system really well. And then she actually went and worked at different firms. She worked at places like Apartments and Lofts, City Habitats, MNS. These are all pretty big firms, mostly based here in Brooklyn. And she actually opened up her own brokerage, and she's got a wealth of experience that she brings to the table. She's also a life coach now, and she does a number of different things. And now she's going to be heading up a recruiting division out of the corporate office. And with her, we also have Reggie, who's going to be working alongside her. He's going to be helping her along, setting, scheduling appointments, handling recruits as they come in, and also helping us with our social media component that we're adding to the mix to the recruiting side of things. So there's going to be a corporate recruiting team that's going to be dedicated to just recruiting agents and giving them out and putting them into locations. So every one of you guys are going to have an opportunity to benefit from that because it's actually a recruiting team that's dedicated to recruiting on behalf of the franchisees. So that's a new component, something that we're adding to the mix, and that goes hand in hand with the things that we're going to talk about today. So welcome, Tammy. We're happy to have you. And if you haven't met all the new franchisees, all the new franchisees have probably met her, but we have one of the backbone of this whole new operation out of that location is Andrea Douglas, who's in the back over there. So Andrea really is an everything person. Like, we depend on her for a lot of different things, so you guys will be communicating with her pretty frequently. Also, we have Francisco right up here in the front, and Francisco's actually going to be working with us in Brooklyn. And Rico, who is now really heading up this whole franchise expansion movement, he's just finished building his bedside location. It's a brand new location. It's a beautiful office. It's going to debut soon. If you haven't seen it, which probably you have not because he hasn't sent any pictures or videos about it, you'll hear about it soon. It's very, very nice. We're just waiting for the signage to come in. That's going to open up. And in the meantime, the Kensington office is actually going to be ran by Francisco and his team. So welcome to the team, Francisco. Who am I missing? Am I missing anyone else that I did not? That I didn't introduce yourself to the team.
Martha, in the office.
That's right. So, do we have another? Is somebody else missing here from? I mean, we have a bunch of new locations in Jersey coming up. I don't see everyone here from Jersey, but we do have 2 of the locations here. So Arthur's actually opening up in Union City. Union City is a hot market right now. I mean, it's just as hot as Brooklyn and just as hot as really Hoboken and Jersey City. So we expect big things out of that particular territory. So we have offices in North Jersey and in other sections as well. So exciting times for sure. Welcome, Arthur. And of course, in the back, We have the people that help put this together. First of all, in the front, I should say, we have Stephanie who coordinated everything. And then I also want to mention that there's a live stream going on right now. So welcome to our franchisees who are listening. Let's give them a loud welcome for the that's overseeing everything, which is Rico and Rodney. Rodney's in Atlanta right now. Rico's on a boat somewhere in Cuba. So shout out to them for helping with all of that. And then of course we have David, Mizrahi, and Steve in the back from FM and we have Iggy and Gennady somewhere in the mix here. I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. And we have Gennady in the law offices of Your Emotions, who always has been a great supporter. Yeah, Anthony Lally, who's in the back. And you guys who are here today for the first time or just meeting some of our team members, I just want to introduce you to some of the senior franchisees. So you have JD Angelucci, my sister, over here in the back. Brooklyn, you have Mina Rodriguez in the back. She runs the Parksville North branch. And then you have someone, first of all, you have Clever all the way back there. Say hi, Clever. He must have come to the office. And in the front, they're not senior, but we're treating them as senior because they're doing great things for us, including helping us with some of the training that we have going on, some of the coaches. And so if you guys don't know, what we're doing is we're pairing everybody up with coaches now. So whenever you guys, all of you guys, by the end of the day, are going to have a specific, if you haven't had it already, we're going to assign a coach to you guys that you're going to work with. One-on-one, you're going to work in their location. So you guys already know you guys are going to be working with JD, your neighboring office, and then the Jersey franchisees, you guys are going to be working with Ashley and Gabriel. So if you guys don't know them, get to know them, you're going to be working out of their locations. Now the good thing about them is they're going to give you two perspectives. They've been around the block, they've been here for a while as agents, as brokers, but they just opened up their office several months ago, but they're already leading by example. So we feel like you're going to get the best of everything because you'll have an opportunity to learn from someone who knows rapid from experience and then is just learning how to run and operate their business, but is doing it the right way. So we think that what they're bringing with that real world experience of running an office today is going to be super helpful to that Jersey operation. So you guys are going to definitely be working with them. And then of course, where's David Germain? Oh, so we have David Germain over here in the back. So David actually has ran and operated the Kensington franchise that Francisco is actually going to be working with right now. So welcome, David. Glenn's hiding in the back, but Glenn is opening up a brand new office right on the strip in Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, right in the heart of Crown Heights, and it's right off of Nostrand and Eastern Park, right off of Lincoln Place. Glenn, and you got John Young. Don't hide back there, John. So we're partnering with you that. Now, they've been around for several years with us, and they've helped us open other locations. In fact, they ran locations in Queens, in Brooklyn. John, in particular, has been in close to Eastern Parkway, right there in Crown Heights for a while too. So we're excited to open up a new location there. Who am I missing? I know that there's other new franchisees. We'll all get to know each other, but I don't want to delay this much further because the purpose of today, the star of the evening, or the morning, the star of the show is none other than Scott Einbein.
All right.
Scott, you need something.
Yeah, just plug in here. See, I'm getting crazy. Not take long. Yeah, just give me more power.